16 million ang inubos sa safe houses. Safe houses, guys. Safe house. Alam niyo mga kutsero, sa halagang 16 million, bumili ka na lang ng bahay at kayo mong safe house. Napakaalam niyo mga kutsero, kapag hindi niya pa naisip na kinorap itong confidential funds ni Sara Duterte, ewan ko na lang. Kapag nakuha pa ng isang tao na ipagtanggol ni Sara Duterte dito sa confidential fund na to, ewan ko na lang. Hindi naman siya law enforcement agency. Hindi naman siya involved sa national security. Office of the Vice President siya. Anong kinalaman niya sa safe house? 14 million purchase of information. What kind of information? Payment of reward, 10 million. To whom? To whom? 16 million safe houses for what? Sinong tinatago mo? Hindi ka naman involved sa national security. Hindi ka naman police. Purchase of supplies, 35 million. Anong binili mo sa 35 million na supplies? Provision of medical and food aid, 40 million. Sinong pinakain mo? 40 million, guys. 40 million. Incentives or traveling. Incentives for traveling. Payment of incentives or traveling relative to confidential operations. 10 million. So, mga kutsero, ito. Conducted surveillance in 132 areas. Ano yun? Anong areas yan? For what? Nakaka-disappoint. Bakit ko pa binuto tong... Hindi pa dyan natapos, guys. Hindi pa yan. Meron pa. 2023. July 14 to September 2023, 500 million yung kanyang confidential funds. 125 million ulit. Pero mas malaki ngayon sa supplies, 50 million. Rentals and incidental expenses, 5 million. Anong incidental expenses yan? Mas malaki ngayon yung rewards, 35 million. Purchase of information, mas malaki rin, 20 million. Safe houses, 5 million. Ba't ganun? Ba't magkaiba? Dito, 16 million yung safe house sa 2022. 16 million yung safe house. Sa 2023, 5 million na lang. Maintenance na lang kasi. Okay. Maintenance of safe houses. So, ibig sabihin, inuupahan pa, kailangan linisin. Kailangan ayusin. So, 5 million. Wow. Ano kayang ginagamit ng detergent dyan? No? Ano kayang klaseng Clorox ang binibili nyo? May halong ginto? Grabe. Ibang level, guys. Ibang level. April to June 2023 o 125 million ulit. Wait. Umpisa na sa January 2023 at February. Purchase information 10 million. Halos same amount. 10 million. Mas mura din ngayon. 10 million, 15 million sa reward. Tumaas sa reward. 16 million pa rin yung safe houses, 16 million pa rin. Supplies, 32 million. Medical and food aid, 42 million. Payment of incentives or traveling relative to 10 million. Oh my God! 1 quarter? Zero naman. 2 buwan lang yan. Zero, legit. I'm in shock. Legit. Hindi hindi to scripted or whatever. Sadyang hindi ko siya tinignan simula kanina. Nilagay ko lang dyan pero hindi ko binasa. Mga kutsero, hindi ko gets bakit may 40 million ka sa medical and food aid? Hindi counted yan sa confidential funds. Hindi pwede yan. Pangalan natin.
Na-implement ba yung pag-liquidate nung amount of 125 million as confidential fund of the Office of the Vice President?
Yes, Mr. Chair, the entire 125 million was liquidated.
And would you agree with me that the documentary pieces of evidence submitted by the Office of the Vice President were merely acknowledgement receipts? Would you agree with me?
The documentary evidence of payment, yes, Mr. Chair.
Yes, and could you give me the specifics insofar as the acknowledgement receipts submitted for the expenses insofar as the confidential fund of the OVP is concerned? Could you give us how much is for the rental of safe houses?
16 million.
How much would be the amount for purchase of information? Do we
For-
have the number of acknowledgement receipts submitted by the OVP?
16 million.
For what account, Mr. Chair?
Rental of safe houses?
For rental for the period fourth quarter 2022 po.
Yes.
It's 16 million po, Mr. Chair.
Rental of safe houses.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
The rental is for 11 days? Would you agree with me?
Yes, Mr. Chair. Since the accomplishment report
Pursuant to
provides-
the accomplishment report, yung amount for the rental of safe houses were paid for 11 days.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Tama po?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Yes. How about, and how many acknowledgement receipts were submitted for this?
Mr. Chair, for rental of safe houses, we received 34 acknowledgement receipts.
4? Why the
How
hell?
about for
Ba't ang dami?
transportation expense? What was the amount and the number of acknowledgement receipts submitted for its liquidation?
For transportation, it's 10 million and the number of recipients is 72.
72 acknowledgement receipts.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Now, for the purchase of information, the same requirement.
Mr. Chair?
Magkano po yung sa purchase of information?
For the purchase of information based on the documentary evidence of payment, it's 14 million and the number of recipients is 142, Mr. Chair.
Okay. And there are two items for rewards for medicine and various goods.
Yun. Para
Tama
saan
po.
yun?
Mr. Chair, there are actually three.
3.
It's
Correct
payment
pa.
of reward medicines, and payment of reward various goods.
What would be the amount allotted for each of the 3?
Based on the documentary evidence of payment, for payment of reward, it was 10,050,000.
For medicines yun?
For reward lang.
For reward lang. 10 million?
50,000.
Okay.
For the payment of reward medicines, it's 24,930,000.
And for the third?
And for the payment of reward various goods, it's 34,857,000, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. Comsec, pwede po bang pakita natin yung sample ng acknowledgement receipt for the payment of
Yan.
rental of safe houses?
Yun yung acknowledgement. Tindi niyan, guys. Ang tindi niyan.
Nakikita nyo, Attorney Camora, yung sample o yung actual acknowledgement
Puro round
receipts na
number.
sinabit ng OVP with the names, shall we say, not shown because of confidentiality.
Of course.
Tama po ba ito?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Is there an acknowledgement receipt which acknowledge the amount of 500,000 pesos for the payment of rental of safe house?
I will check, Your Honor.
Mga kotsero, gets ko kung bakit acknowledgement receipt. Oo, hindi naman pwede mag-issue ng OR ang isang ordinaryong tao, witness, di ba? So gets ko yung kung bakit acknowledgement receipt. Ang akin yung amount. Ba't napakalaki? Rental of safe house, 500,000. Tapos gaano katagal yan, yung 500,000 na yan? Di ba? Saan mo hugutin yung 500,000 na yan?
Mr. Chair, may I ask a question again?
Meron po bang acknowledgement receipt amounting to 500,000 for the payment of rental of safe house?
Ayan, oh.
Meron po, Mr. Chair.
Meron pa 750, oh.
Para sa
1
isang
million.
safe house lang ito?
We have no information, Mr. Chair. What we know is para sa isang recipient nung yung money paid po.
If I asked you the question, yung 500,000 ba yun for 11 days or for 1 day?
Walang info. Walang info. None. There's none. Kasi attachment yun eh. Dapat
Yes,
nasa
Mr.
acknowledgement receipt yun
Ano
eh.
po ang yes? 1 day or 11 days?
Since the accomplishment report says December 21 to 31,
Yun yung assumption.
we think it's 11 days.
For 11 days?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Assumption
For
lang.
a single safe house?
We have no information on how many safe houses
Ayun.
that
Patay.
500,000 was spent on, Mr. Chair.
Sabi nyo kanina, rental of safe houses in the amount of 16M with 34 acknowledgement receipts. Is it logical for me to conclude
There are
na
34 safe houses.
34 safe houses?
Correct. Meron ba 34 safe houses?
Mr. Chair, it just means that 34 people were paid for rental supplies, but we have
Hindi,
no...
rental of safe houses. Hindi po rental of supplies.
Sorry, Mr. Chair.
Bakit
Pardon.
para bang iha? Nung last time na question kita,
May
you were
mali.
very, very confident. Eh ngayon, parang tentative yung mga sagot nyo sa akin.
May mali.
May know why? Nung last time, very, very confident kang sumasagot sa aking mga katanungan. Eh ngayon, very tentative ka and very, very careful ang pagsagot mo sa akin. May know the reason why?
There's no reason, Mr. Chair.
There's no change? Ay, hindi mo
Yes.
mapapansin yun. Ako ang nakakapansin kasi ako ang nagtanong sa'yo last time. At ako pa rin ang nagtatanong sa'yo ngayon. And I noticed that change. Now, yung 34 acknowledgement receipts given by 34 persons, hindi ba nangangulugan yung 34 na safe houses yon?
No, not exactly.
Yes, sir.
No, it's not. It's not.
There's information that one receipt may pertain to one safe house.
Safe house, okay.
But
So,
it doesn't apply to
If
everything.
I asked you, yung receipt na amounting to
Pupos ko lang ulit,
500,000.
sorry. Kasi, mga Ochero, maling assumption yun na 34 means one safe house. No. Pwede kasi na 34 ang nag-receive, pero it's only a few safe houses. But anyway, tuloy natin. Grabe, no? Tuloy natin.
For the payment of rental of safe house, would it be logical for me to conclude that this is for one safe house for 11 days?
1:1.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Para sa 11 days, yung 500,000 para sa iisang safe house.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Now, if I asked you,
Patay.
how much would that be per day para sa isang safe house?
Take note, ha? Okay, sige. Sabihin natin 1:1. Yan ang assumption dito sa video eh. 1:1. Sabihin natin 1:1. So, 11 days, nakaupa ka ng 34 houses. Sa 11 days. 34 na safe houses in 11 days. Paano mo hinati yung katawan mo dun? Or baka ganito. Baka per location, si security niya may sariling bahay. Ang dami, 400 eh. Si security niya may sariling bahay. Yung staff niya may sariling bahay, siya may sariling bahay. Baka ganon ang siste.
Mr. Chair, it would amount to 45,000 something. 45,454.55
Per day.
45,000.
Wow! Okada yan?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Parang okada
Pwede.
yan ah.
Ano po kayang klaseng safe house ito na 45,000 per day ang rental?
Tama.
Samantalang yung mga ibang magagandang lugar, mas mura pa kaysa rito sa 45,000.
Sa Amampulo. Sa
Could you give
Amampulo
us
yung safe
an
house
idea of that?
Mr. Chair, we do not have information on the safe houses.
Ayun lang. Tapos.
What do you say? You do not have any information about the safe houses?
Since you were asking po,
Hindi nyo alam kung high class na safe house?
no information, Mr.
You
Chair.
do not.
Alam niyo mga
Kasi
kotsero.
nakapagtataka lang.
Alam niyo mga kotsero, dapat kasi kahit confidential funds, at the very least, alam mo kung saan. 'Di ba? Kung saan 'yun para ma-verify mo, 'di ba? Para pwede mong papuntahan si COA doon, sabihin mo, I have a confidential matter to ask, did this person pay this much dito sa lugar na to? COA lang naman makakaalam eh. Ang weird na ngayon natutuklasan natin mga kotsero na ang COA ay hindi nila kontrolado yung information patungkol doon sa kung kanino ibinigay yung pera. Gets ko kung sa ano gets ko kung PNP yan. Bawa kung PNP may bawa Ikibuloy. May informant ka kay Ikibuloy. You have to keep it confidential. O pwede mong sabihin na eto, ni-receive niya. Kung tao. Pero kung ganyan, bahay, hindi ko alam paano ba. Hindi naman ako auditor So hindi ko alam kung paano ilulusot yan sa audit. I'm sure yung auditors, they would know. But, mga kotsero, there has to be a way na hindi siya, it doesn't violate the privacy ng binigyan mo ng pondo. Pero, it is transparent enough na nakikita natin kung kanino binigay. Kasi mga kotsero, sa mga kumpanya nga nagagawa yun Sa mga korporasyon nagagawa yun. Na-audit sila at na-maintain yung privacy. Then again, we're not talking about a corporation. We're talking about the government of the Philippines. So hindi ko alam. I mean, PDS ko nga nalilik PDS ko nga nalik ng PCO PDS lang yun How much more pag ganito?
Na ang safe house per day would be rented with 45,000. For one safe
Amampulo,
house.
Okada.
Di po ba? Hindi kayo nagtataka?
Yes, Mr. Chair, but since they have submitted the liquidation reports po.
So, as long as an agency would submit
In
yung
fairness,
mga
nasa ano
receipts
talaga yun?
or acknowledgement receipts in their liquidation of the amount, wala na po kayong, you do not have the, shall we say, the wherewithal or the jurisdiction to find out whether the expenditures are reasonable or true?
Yes.
Are you trying to tell us that?
That's true. That's true.
It's more on the
Trust.
submission of the
Correct.
It's more on compliance
Yes,
with the
Mr.
requirement.
Chair.
Yun lang.
Unfortunately, mga kotsero, yun ang katotohanan. Kung babasahin nyo yung COA rules, DBM, COA DBM, Joint Circular number 2015-1. Yun. If I'm not mistaken. Nandoon, yun yung sa confidential funds Yun ang parang implementing rules tungkol sa confidential fund. Ganun talaga siya. Oo. Wala nang verification na ginagawa ang COA. Basta nag-liquidate, nagpakita ng mga acknowledgement receipt, carry. Wala na obligasyon si COA to find out if it is true, kung talagang ibinigay ng tama, kung talagang merong totoong tao or totoong location. Wala. Importante yung liquidation report. Ganun talaga. Unfortunately, it is true. Kaya tingnan nyo nung panahon ni Duterte, magkano ang confidential funds? Bilyon. Tingnan nyo magkano ang confidential funds ni Sara Duterte nung siya ay mayor pa lang. Mayor pa lang siya. Tingnan nyo kailan ang confidential funds ni Sara Duterte. 400 plus million para sa Davao City. Kasi ganun talaga siya. Ang labas lang ni COA is ministerial. O ito yung liquidation namin, ito yung acknowledgement receipt, o yan na yun, bahala na kayo. Tapos si COA naman sabi niya, okay, received. O, nag-report na sila. Okay na. Tapos na. Yung talagang nasa rules. Pero, I did not expect that it is that bad. I was hoping na, okay, once ma-receive, pag-aaralan, hihingi pa ng additional documents, parang totoong audit according to this hearing.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
And you are supposed to be the guardian of the use of public funds.
Mr. Chair, one of the documents is their certification. So
Sila rin nagpo-produce ng certification eh. Sila rin nagpo-produce ng certification, guys. Halimbawa, ako, I certify that all of the expenses are true and correct. That's it. Tapos. Oh, di ba? Susulat ng certification si Sara Duterte. I hereby certify that all of the liquidation reports are true and correct. Masyadong malaki ang discretion doon sa ahensya. So mga kotsero, I think sana lahat ng hearing ganito. Yung nakikita natin yung loopholes ng mga batas. Kailangan nating magkaroon ng batas tungkol sa confidential funds. Noon ko pa sinasabi yan. Kailangan natin ng batas dyan. Simula na pumutok yung issue ng confidential funds, noon ko pa sinasabi yan. We need an enabling law. We need a law tungkol sa confidential funds. Kasi tinan nyo yung ginawa ni Sara. As in, minaximize niya yung loophole. Sagad-sagad. Hanggang buto.
So, yun, that is enough.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
And you do not determine whether it's reasonable or true.
They can.
Since it is compliance,
Correct.
we
Wala
open
naman silang basis eh.
Okay.
Wala silang basis kasi. Walang basis ang COA. Tama yung sinasabi ni ate. Ang malas lang ni ate.
Yung pong pag-comply ng Office of the Vice President, as you have stated a while ago, in accordance doon sa joint circular, yung the amount of 125 million. So, ang ibig nyo pong sabihin, nag-submit yung Office of the Vice President ng liquidation report, physical and financial plan, documentary evidence of payment, at saka accomplishment report, okay na po sa inyo yun?
We still review the documents reported, Mr. Chair.
And what is your objective when you review the documents?
Whether,
Ano po ang tinitignan nyo sa dokumento?
whether compliant po siya, Mr. Chair, sa requirements under
Kaya nga,
the joint circular.
tinignan nyo lang kung yung documents would comply with the joint circular.
Yes,
Kasi nga,
Mr.
walang
Chair.
enabling law.
And you do not determine whether kasinungalingan na,
Right.
totoo o hindi, yung nakalagay doon po sa
Tama.
documents.
Tama yung
Are
question
you
ni Kong
trying to
Ako.
tell this committee that?
Mr. Chair, we have issued an ND on the...
Hindi, sagutin nyo muna po yung aking katanungan. Para bang ang sinasabi nyo dito sa amin, dito sa committee na ito, na nag-iimbestiga, na basta't na kompleto po yung mga dokumento required by the joint circular, okay na sa inyo.
Tiwala
Pero
na lang.
sinabi ninyo na nire-review ninyo yung documents. Ano po yung hinahanap ninyo dun sa dokumento?
Tiwala lang. Tiwala.
Na it is also in accordance with form and substance? Ganun po ba?
Yes, Mr. Chair, since
And-
prescribed din po sa joint circular ang
Yes.
forms.
And you do not determine whether kasinungalingan, may katotohanan? Yun nakalagay po doon?
We check the certification as long as
Yun.
the certification is there.
Hindi
Yun!
naman po nyo sinabi.
Yun ang problema, yung certification. Oh. Naalala nyo, yung mga DDS noon, nag-iiyakan sila tungkol dyan sa, ano pa yung isang pondo na yon, na certification lang din ang kailangan ng House Speaker. Oo. Baliktad ngayon, guys. Oo, baliktad na ngayon. Certification lang din pala ang kailangan dito sa Intelligence Confidential Funds. Tiwala. Kawawa naman si ate. Ate, hindi ikaw ang binabash dito kasi Sara Duterte, pasensya ka na, ikaw lang kasi ang natanong eh. Ikaw yung natanong eh. Oo. MOOE, oo, yung hindi mo pera yan, oo. Bakit daw certification lang daw ang kailangan, etc. Ay, balik sa kanila ang tanong. Back to you!
Pwede ko rin ba i-conclude na walang paraan ang COA para malaman kung gagawa lang acknowledgement receipts na ito?
Right.
If we base it on the joint circular, it is no.
Pakisagot niyo po yung aking katanungan. Hindi ko po tinatanong yung tungkol sa joint circular or whatever.
Hindi, yun yung kailangan malaman.
Ang katanungan ko po wala pong paraan na magagawa ang COA para malaman kung gawa-gawa lang ang mga acknowledgement receipts na sinubmit.
It's not their job. Wala siya sa rules.
Would my statement be correct?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
I beg your pardon? Tama?
Tama po.
Okay. Sa madaling salita, kahit na sabihin natin hindi naman talaga natanggap ng isang tao yung amount of 500,000 for the payment of the safe houses, kagaya na nakalagay kanina, hindi talaga sinusuri ng COA ito. Talagang hindi kasama sa inyong job description na suriin ito.
Yes.
In spite of the fact na sinabi nyo kanina na nire-review nyo naman yung mga dokumentong ito.
Hindi.
Tama?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Yes.
It's not part of their job. Wala sa rules.
Actually, hindi ito ang aking pinagkakabahala eh. Kung tutuusin natin, at least nakalagay dyan, Juan de la Cruz ang full name. Pero may nakikita akong acknowledgement receipt sa mga sinabmit po ninyo na initials lang ang nakalagay. Instead na, for example, Juan de la Cruz, J. Cruz lang ang nakalagay na tumanggap ng amount of 500,000 for the payment of safe houses mula sa Office of the Vice President. Kung ganitong proof lang ang papasa na sa COA, wala na talaga kayong paraan para matanong yung taong tumanggap ng pera.
Wala talaga. There's no way to verify that information. Ang pangit pala ng pagkaka-audit ng confidential funds. I just found this. This is news to me, mga kotsero. I just found this out today. Alam niyo yung sagot ni Sara? Diyan sa lahat ng yan? Sagot ni Sara? Ito ang sagot ni Sara. Pakita ko sa inyo. Ganito katigas ang mukha niya. I'm so disappointed kay Sara Duterte. Seriously. Kinampanya ko pa naman to. Ayan The ongoing legislative inquiry by the House Committee on Good Government and Public Account is unnecessary because it does not satisfy the requirement enshrined in the Constitution regarding inquiries in aid of legislation. Di raw sila pupunta kasi hindi raw sinusunod nito ang mga bagay na sinasabi sa Constitution tungkol sa inquiries in aid of legislation. Okay. Sabi niya, ang basis pa rin nila yung kay Valeriano noong September 3. Huy, move on na kayo. Seryoso na yung mga allegation sa inyo, Sara Duterte. Bistado na kayo. Maglinis naman kayo ng mga pangalan nyo. Doon, ang sinasabi nila ay in aid of persecution lang daw ito. Parang ganun. Pino-persecute lang daw sila. The ongoing House inquiry against the OVP cannot ensure that discussions would be germane to the subject matter right from the time of its referral and commencement of the deliberations. Ay, hindi to germane? Wait lang. Sino bang Oo na, got it. Sino bang nakapirma dyan? Paano hindi magiging germane? Inyo lahat yan eh. Office of the Vice President, wag kayo mga kotsero. Pero pag sa Senate yan, pag sa Senate hearing yan, pupunta yan for sure. Andun mga kaibigan niya eh. The OVP believes that in accordance with jurisprudence, the invited resource persons are under no compulsion to attend. Actually, without the presidential approval, hindi pwede. They're compelled. Hindi kami haharap, sabi niya. Hindi kami haharap. Walang haharap, sabi. Tingnan mga duwag eh. Matapang lang pala sa salita to si Sara Duterte eh. The OVP is cautious about discussing matters that are already pending before the Supreme Court House panel as the agency may violate the rule of... See? Ito yung sinasabi ko kanina sa kanina kong live stream, mga kotsero. Di ba kating-kati si Amy Marcos na tawag dito na dalhin sa korte yung sa war on drugs? Kasi nga, pag nasa korte na siya, pasok na siya sa subjudice. Ayan o. So ngayon, meron silang excuse na hindi sumagot. Pero mga kotsero, nagsisinungaling dito ang Office of the Vice President. Bakit? Because, mga kotsero, yung question po, ang issue sa Office of the Vice President na nakasalang sa, saan ba to? Sa Supreme Court, if I'm not mistaken, is about the transfer. Yung pag-transfer from contingency fund papunta sa confidential fund ng OVP. Yun ang question. So, hindi ka magkakaroon ng constitutional crisis. Bakit? Kasi magkaiba yung dinidinig sa Supreme Court at iba rin yung dinidinig sa hearing in aid of legislation dito sa lower house. Ang dinidinig po sa issue ay yung ang issue po dito sa lower house ay yung paggamit ng confidential funds, hindi pag-transfer. Ang issue sa Supreme Court ay yung pag-transfer from contingency funds papuntang confidential funds. Yun ang question sa Supreme Court. So, hindi siya pwedeng magtago sa rule on subjudice because they are two different issues. Nagtatago siya sa likuran ng Supreme Court para hindi siya sumagot sa lower house. O, bakit? Bakit? Kasi kapag napilitan siyang sumagot sa lower house, pwede siyang makasuhan ng plunder. At worst. Plunder at worst. Tawag dito. Graft and corruption at least. Well, wala namang least doon. Pareho naman masama yun. And I'll see all of you tomorrow sa ating next live stream. God bless. See you next time. Bye. Pag ganun, huwag natin gawing tanga mga Pilipino. Mas maganda kasi nasa lugar ka ng tama kaysa yung pinipilit mo yung pagkakamali. Are they willing to go that far? Hindi makakalimutan ng Pilipino yan hanggat di nasasagot niya. Sino ngayon nagsasabi ng totoo?